Welcome to Tales of History Uncovered.
Imagine opening your eyes nearly 3,500 years ago, just as the first rays of sunlight ignite the golden waters of the Nile. Before you stretches a civilization unlike anything the world has ever seen. Towering temples gleam in the morning light. Massive stone statues stand watch over bustling cities. Priests whisper sacred prayers, while fishermen cast their nets into the river that gives life to an empire. Today, you're not reading about ancient Egypt, you're living inside it. From sunrise to sunset, you'll walk its streets, meet its people, witness its rituals, discover why this civilization remained one of the greatest powers on earth for over 3,000 years. Because ancient Egypt wasn't just a land of pyramids. It was a world alive with ambition, faith, beauty, and extraordinary human stories. The year is around 1250 BCE. During the reign of one of Egypt's greatest pharaohs, the Nile has flooded once again, leaving behind rich black soil that transforms the desert into fertile farmland. This annual miracle is the heartbeat of Egypt. Without it, there would be no harvests, no temples, no cities, and no empire. As dawn spreads across the horizon, the world slowly awakens. The cool desert breeze carries the scent of damp earth mixed with smoke from clay ovens. Palm trees sway gently beside canals dug by generations of laborers. Birds circle overhead while cattle wander toward green fields, nourished by the river's waters. In the distance, temple bells echo softly across the city. Life begins early here. Thousands of homes stir with activity. Children rub sleep from their eyes. Mothers grind grain into flour. Craftsmen gather their tools. Scribes unroll fresh sheets of papyrus. Merchants organize baskets overflowing with figs, onions, dates, garlic, linen, pottery, and fragrant oils arriving from distant lands. Above them all, monumental temples dominate the skyline. Contrary to the pale ruins we see today, ancient Egypt is bursting with color. Nothing here feels silent. Nothing feels abandoned. Everything is alive. Every moment is shaped by one unshakable belief: the gods are everywhere. Every sunrise is a blessing from Ra. Every successful harvest is a gift from Osiris. Every heartbeat exists because the universe remains in balance, a balance the Egyptians call Ma'at. To live well is not merely to survive. It is to preserve harmony between humanity, nature, and the divine. As the city fully awakens, you step into one of history's most extraordinary civilizations. Your day has just begun. The first golden light spills across the Nile like molten metal. Mist rises gently from the river's surface. Long wooden vessels glide silently through the calm water, their sails catching the cool morning breeze. For the Egyptians, the Nile is far more than a river. It is life itself. Every drop of water carries hope. Every flood promises another year of survival. Along its banks, farmers begin their work before the heat becomes unbearable. Barefoot men guide wooden plows pulled by oxen through soft black soil. Others scatter wheat and barley seeds with practiced precision, trusting that the fertile earth will reward their labor. Nearby, women fill elegant clay jars with fresh water, while laughing children chase ducks through reeds taller than themselves. The sounds of the morning blend together into a rhythm unique to Egypt. Birdsong echoes over the water as flowing water shimmers in the light. Nearby, oxen lowing can be heard in the fields, accompanied by the creaking of wood against wooden boats. Voices greeting neighbors fill the air as some fishermen cast circular nets into the river with astonishing accuracy, while others carefully inspect woven fish traps left overnight beneath the reeds. Within minutes, silver fish flash in the morning sunlight, signaling that breakfast has arrived. But not everyone lives by farming. Further downstream, papyrus harvesters cut tall green stalks that will soon become one of the world's most revolutionary inventions. This ancient technique creates the world's first paper, or something remarkably close to it. From these simple plants will emerge government records, love poems, medical knowledge, architectural plans, and stories that survive for thousands of years. History itself is being written here, quite literally. As the sun climbs higher, the streets burst into life. Dust rises beneath hundreds of sandaled feet, moving through narrow avenues lined with whitewashed mud brick homes. Doors remain open as neighbors greet one another warmly. The smell of baking bread mixes with roasting duck, fresh herbs, incense, and sweet dates drying beneath woven baskets. Markets become the beating heart of the city as merchants loudly advertise their goods and colorful linen garments flutter in the warm breeze. Jewelry crafted from gold, turquoise, lapis lazuli, and carnelian sparkles beneath the sunlight. Travelers from Nubia arrive carrying ivory and exotic animal skins. Caravans from the Near East unload cedar wood, precious oils, wine, and rare spices impossible to find within Egypt's borders. Everywhere you look, commerce thrives. A potter spins wet clay into elegant bowls with astonishing speed. A glassmaker carefully shapes glowing molten glass into delicate perfume bottles. Nearby, a skilled carpenter transforms rough timber into ornate chairs destined for noble households. Nothing is mass-produced. Everything is crafted by hand. Even ordinary household objects display remarkable artistry. Children weave effortlessly through the crowded streets, laughing as they play games with carved wooden toys. Street musicians perform lively melodies using harps, flutes, drums, and rattles. Life here feels surprisingly familiar. People gossip, friends bargain, families celebrate. Young couples steal glances across crowded marketplaces, despite the thousands of years separating us. Their lives feel unmistakably human. Yet towering above this ordinary daily routine stand enormous stone temples, reminding everyone that earthly life is only one chapter of a much greater journey. Because in Egypt, the next life matters just as much as this one. Beyond the noise of the marketplace, a different world awaits.
Approaching one of Egypt's great temples is an overwhelming experience. Massive stone walls rise like cliffs from the earth. Colossal statues of pharaohs stare into eternity with calm, unwavering expressions. Towering obelisks pierce the brilliant blue sky, their polished surfaces reflecting the blazing afternoon sun. The air grows cooler as you step through gigantic gateways. Outside, the city is loud. Inside, everything changes. The scent of burning incense fills the sacred halls. Priests dressed in spotless white linen walk silently across polished stone floors. Soft chants echo between towering columns carved with scenes of gods, kings, battles, harvests, and sacred ceremonies. Sunlight pours through narrow openings high above, illuminating clouds of drifting incense that dance through the air like spirits. Deep within the temple lies the sanctuary. Few people will ever see it. This hidden chamber houses the sacred statue of the god, believed not merely to represent the deity, but to serve as its earthly home. Each morning, priests perform rituals with extraordinary care. They bathe the statue, dress it in fine linen, adorn it with gold jewelry, present offerings of bread, fruit, flowers, wine, meat, and perfume. To outsiders, these acts may seem symbolic. To the Egyptians, they are essential. If the gods are neglected, harmony could collapse. Floods might fail. Harvests could die. Disease could spread. Chaos could return. For ancient Egypt, religion is not separate from daily life. It is woven into every decision, every celebration, every season, and every heartbeat.
And yet, beyond these sacred walls, another world is preparing for one of the most remarkable achievements in human history, the creation of monuments that will outlive empires. As the sun begins to sink beneath the western horizon, the great civilization slowly prepares for another night. Families gather once more beneath their roofs of mud brick and reed. Stories are shared, bread is broken, prayers are whispered. Tomorrow the Nile will rise again. The fields will awaken again. The temples will welcome another day of worship. Life will continue, just as it has for generations. For over 3,000 years, ancient Egypt stood among humanity's greatest civilizations. Its people laughed, worked, dreamed, loved, and left behind a legacy carved into stone thousands of years later. Their voices still echo through history. History never truly disappears. It simply waits for someone to remember it. If you enjoyed this journey through ancient Egypt, subscribe for more cinematic adventures into the past. And tell us in the comments, which civilization should we explore next?